How to treat cat with diarrhea at home. If you have a cat, then you know how much they love to play and cuddle. But if your pet is sick with diarrhea, it may not be as fun as usual. Cat diarrhea can be an uncomfortable problem for pet parents to deal with, but treatment can help get cats back on track quickly. What is cat diarrhea? Cat diarrhea is an increase in the frequency of bowel movements. It can be caused by a number of things, including viruses and infections, but also diet changes. Diarrhea in cats is not usually serious, but it can be painful for your pet and should be treated as soon as possible so that you can make sure it doesn't get worse. What causes cat diarrhea? The causes of cat diarrhea can be many and varied, but there are some common ones: intestinal parasites. These include pinworms, roundworms, hookworm, and whipworm. Your cat may be infected with these parasites if you notice that they have sticky white spots or patches on their skin around the anus, or else they have a lot of loose stools. Diarrhea. You'll need to take your cat to a vet so he can be treated with an ointment containing parental pamoate, which kills these worms once they've been removed from their system. If you suspect that your pet has intestinal infections, then it's important that you seek advice from your vet immediately. Allergies. Some cats are allergic to certain foods like wheat gluten, which causes severe vomiting/diarrhea when eaten in large amounts, so make sure this isn't causing any harm before feeding them again. How do you know it's a medical problem? When you think about it, a cat with diarrhea can be really scary. The signs of dehydration are often subtle and hard to spot. It's important for you to know what these symptoms mean, so that you can take them seriously and treat your cat properly if needed. Here are some common symptoms. Vomiting. Vomiting is one of the most obvious signs of dehydration in cats. If your cat vomits more than 3 times per day or has severe vomiting episodes more than 4 hours, then this could be an indication that he or she needs immediate veterinary care. Lethargy/weakness. Your kitty may not seem like himself at all. He or she may appear weaker than usual or simply feel lethargic. If this happens around feedings time, which should happen every 12 hours, watch out. What should you do if your cat is sick with diarrhea? The best way to help your cat with diarrhea is to keep it hydrated and feed small amounts of food. If your cat is dehydrated, give it water or electrolyte solution immediately. If you have more than one cat in the house, let them know that there may be some bathroom breaks around the house for them as well. If symptoms persist after 2-3 days of treatment, call your vet, who can prescribe an antibacterial medication if needed or recommend a change in diet if you suspect dietary changes could be helpful. Treating cat diarrhea at home. If your cat has diarrhea, it can be treated at home with a bland diet and daily water. Give your cat plenty of fresh food each day to help prevent dehydration. If the diarrhea persists for more than 2 days, or if it's severe, for example, your cat is vomiting, call your veterinarian to discuss further treatment options, including antibiotics or adding probiotics to their diet. What are the most common treatments for cat diarrhea? Treatment for cat diarrhea depends on the cause. If your cat has a bacterial infection, your vet may prescribe antibiotics. If your cat has a viral infection, there is no specific treatment that works for every case of diarrhea in cats. However, if you notice that your pet has frequent bouts of vomiting and diarrhea about once per week, it's possible that they have an intestinal parasite such as Giardia lamblia or Cryptosporidium parvum, also known as eucysts. In this case, your veterinarian recommend a medication called pyrimethamine tartrate or sulfatazine cream combined with ivermectin sulfate tablets to kill off any parasites living inside your cat's digestive tract, but this treatment won't work if the problem isn't caused by parasites. Cat diarrhea can be an uncomfortable problem for pet parents to deal with, but treatment can help get cats back to feeling better. Cat diarrhea can be an uncomfortable problem for pet parents to deal with, but treatment can help get cats back to feeling better. Cat diarrhea is a common condition in cats and dogs, especially those who live indoors. Symptoms include watery stools that are often accompanied by painful swollen anal glands known as proctitis. Diarrhea may also cause loss of appetite and lethargy. Cat diarrhea can be caused by many different factors, including viruses, e.g. feline calicivirus. Parasites such as hookworms or roundworms, the most common parasite in both cats and dogs. Food allergies or stomach irritation from swallowing air after eating something too quickly or burping too much when excited about something new around the house, like playing catch with your cat. Conclusion: cat diarrhea is a condition that affects a lot of cats, but it's not just something your veterinarian will solve for you. If you're worried about your cat and want to take care of it at home, here are some ways you can treat cat diarrhea. Give your cat plenty of water. Cats tend to drink less than dogs do, so providing them with extra fluids can help relieve their symptoms as well as keep them hydrated longer. Avoid feeding dry food because it's been known to cause loose stools and vomiting, among other side effects such as bloating caused by stomach cramps, which may lead to dehydration. Instead, feed him or her high-quality canned food like fancy feast chicken liver entree and gravy. 14. Oz cans with no added antibiotics or preservatives. If possible, try switching up their diet by mixing in some human foods like mashed potatoes into their meal plan every once in a while.